YouTube, what it do? It's your boy Prince spinning the block back around again on the mother loving YouTube machine. And man, I don't even know where to start with this one. I'm just gonna be honest, so I'll just go ahead and straight shoot. So on Raw, oh man, it's frustrating. We just watched Oba Femi basically hand over his King of the Ring opportunity like it was a participation trophy. Like he's handing out toys at Toys R Us or something, man. And the only explanation that we got was a backstage segment with him and Adam Pearce, where Adam Pearce basically just asking him, bro, are you sure? 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 You want to face the beast? Are you sure? Like he needs to check up on him, like he's in therapy or some shit, man. Like he's having a whole 5-minute monologue just to try to, get through Oba Femi. Like, what is this? And then the only explanation we genuinely got, guys, about the championship opportunity is that, do not worry, championships will be the title shots will be the, and I will get it when I feel like it. What? Excuse me? Now, I don't all the way hate this decision. Don't get it twisted, guys. I don't necessarily hate this decision. I'm kind of sort of in the middle about this one too. It's just a lot of middle ground with WWE's booking, bro. But I need somebody backstage to explain to me slowly what the end game is here, because I don't get it. What is it supposed to be? So Oba Femi, he's just giving up title shots. He's just giving up title opportunities. So you mean to tell me that y'all wasted our time having him go up against Jey Uso? He lost. Jey Uso lost. So, and then in another segment on Raw, you literally had Jey you had Jey with Jimmy backstage and Jacob Fatu telling the Bloodline that he's going to go over to SmackDown and challenge Sami Zayn for the strap. The WWE title. So, how does any of this make sense? At this point, it's not even worth yelling about. It's just a head scratcher, dude. How on earth can you explain Jey Uso getting the opportunity to go over to SmackDown to challenge Sami Zayn for the WWE title when Oba Femi literally beat and pinned Jey Uso on Raw Superstar for the Raw World Heavyweight title? So not only did you have Oba Femi give up his opportunity, but you also had Jey not even make it worth the while. If Jey would have said, well, maybe I'll go up against the Tribal Chief, would that have been the storyline? Would that have been the storyline being axed with him being back in the Bloodline? Absolutely. But it would have been fun to see him try to challenge Roman. But fuck, at least if you're going to do that, make it make sense. Stay consistent. Even though that's not even logical. At least stay within your lane. No. Instead of staying in his lane, he gets an opportunity that he not only didn't deserve. So I guess WWE is just handing out participation trophies to everybody for fucking losing. But it's not only that. It's that now he also gets to challenge Sami Zayn for an entirely different championship, bro. The WWE title. How do you make sense of all this? You can't. Logically speaking, you just can't. You gotta pull something out of your ass to make sense out of it, son. I'm gonna need them to break this down to me, because this is confusing. This is frustrating. Because from where I'm sitting, this is another classic L that WWE got a hold because they booked themselves into a corner yet again. And it's their own fault. It's their own fault. And then they're acting shocked like they have nowhere to go after that. Please, man, talk to me. Y'all did this to yourselves. Gosh, look, like I said, on one hand, it's actually a blessing in disguise. As frustrating as this booking is, folks, it's actually a blessing in disguise, because on one hand, yeah, you kind of want to be frustrated with Jey Uso getting the opportunity to go over to face Sami or whatever, or any title opportunity at that point. But on the second hand, that does give you an opportunity to let Oba Femi and Roman Reigns build. I get what they were going for. I'm just more sidetracked and confused as to why they decided to go down this route. We could have got to this same way several different ways. We could have taken the trip and got into the exact same destination in so many different ways, dude. But this one is not it. Honestly, now it's a blessing in disguise, though, still, because you have Oba Femi going up against Brock Lesnar. Hell in a Cell, the trilogy should finally cap their feud off, right? Brock Lesnar comes out on Raw. He tells Oba Femi about he knows he was talking shit, kicks this man in the balls. Oba Femi is telling him, hey, man, look, that's not how we gonna do it. We're gonna run it back at SummerSlam. In a way, I was kind of happy to hear it because Hell in a Cell hasn't been done in a long time since the CM Punk and Drew feud. So they definitely raised the bar for that Hell in a Cell match, dude. Nobody was ever topping that shit if it came back around soon. And thankfully, it did not come back around soon. They kept it away for a little while. This is what Hell in a Cell was actually meant to be for, bro. Important feuds, blood feuds that need to end and not begin, like we were back in the Vinnie Mac era, you know? Thank God that is dead. So yeah, Hell in a Cell used in this aspect, I freaking love it, dude. I gotta give them credit where credit is due. I can't just trash every single thing, you know? Fair is fair, and you gotta call a spade a spade. So yeah, on one hand, it's actually a blessing in disguise because you get a chance to actually have Oba get in some reps with Brock before he can face Roman. I'm just looking at WWE from the perspective from what they are really doing this for. I know why they're actually booking this. It's to get away from Roman Reigns having to eat an L. That's it. End the story. We can end the video right there. That's the entire purpose of this, guys. They want to cuddle. Triple H wants to cuddle his tribal chief all day long. The bloodline storyline is just muddying up Raw and it's dragging. It's not really all that intriguing. But man, before I get sidetracked, dude, this is what I mean. I don't understand why you had a guy in Oba Femi who has been built like a final boss, not a mid-card project, not a future prospect, a final boss. And instead of leaning into that momentum, you just redirect him out of the King of the Ring like it's an optional DLC, bro. Come on, man. Like we're playing video games or WWE Universe mode, son. Come on. What are we doing? You know, I'm grateful we're gonna get the SummerSlam match. Brock versus Femi. Let's run it back and let's finally end this because them taking away Oba Femi's title opportunity, dude, we didn't have to do that. Just like I said earlier in the video, we could have got to the same destination in different ways, dude. You could have literally had Oba Femi go beat Roman for the belt, come back and face Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam, in this case, SummerSlam, to pretty much put him over, to pretty much beat him for the title. You know what I'm saying? Or you could have gave, I don't know, Sami Zayn a temporary win here. I don't know. But this is the problem with them trying to dodge Roman Reigns. The problem is that they've already teased it. So now instead of building anticipation, you hit pause on everything. And that's the issue that I still have. Because what this does is that for Oba Femi, it's going to stifle him just a little bit. It's not going to kill his momentum. He's not going to get buried, but it is going to stifle his momentum and where he's trying to go. He's too protected for the King of the Ring, right? He's too big to go back to NXT. We ain't talking about that no time soon. It's too early for the main title scene, apparently, to them. So what is he supposed to do? Stand in catering and wait for the calendar to say, yup, it's main event time, man. Now Roman Reigns, after 5, 6, 7 months of a hiatus, now Roman is ready to put the strap on the line. What are we supposed to do? That's not storytelling. That's him being stuck in limbo, bro. We don't want that. No. That's the last thing we need for Oba Femi's booking. And King of the Ring, let's talk about that too. You had an opportunity to make the tournament feel like it actually matters again. Like it's not just a branded bracket. They just go together to fill TV time. They just throw people together, bro. They don't even care about who they're choosing anymore. And it was full proof of the candidates that were in the tournament in itself. Jey Uso really got to the damn semifinals, son. I'm gonna let that roll. Instead, it's like the King of the Ring, it feels like an afterthought. It feels like they're just moving pieces around because they don't know how to finish the puzzle they started, bro. And this is the frustrating part too with Oba. It's not even a bad idea on paper. It's not. Having him go up against Brock, that's what everybody wants. For him to finish the trilogy. Protecting Oba Femi makes sense, yes, but like not rushing him into the world title match makes sense. I get that too, but the excitement levels will be down, man. I'm not sure how we're going to be feeling between now and SummerSlam. I hope that I'm wrong. I hope we can all come back to this video and say, Prince, you were wrong about the excitement levels for Oba Femi and Brock being dropped. I pray that that's the case. We didn't plan 3 steps ahead, and now we're improvising in real time. That's WWE in a nutshell. We don't plan, so we improvise, and we moving on real time. And fans can see it easily. They can see right through it. It's transparent. We always see that. Because instead of building a clear path of King of the Ring, a slow burn into a WrestleMania level moment, you basically said, yeah, he's important, but Oba Femi's important, but just not that important right now. Not more important than Roman Reigns. No, man, come on, a 40-year-old something Roman Reigns versus a young up-and-coming Oba Femi. That's right. You see, I used Brock Lesnar winning the King of the Ring back in 2002 as my best example for when WWE wants to make a sad-ass excuse not to push somebody, bro. And the fact that he took the belt off The Rock within his first few months in the company. I always use this example to shut that argument down. I cannot stand that argument anymore that we have to give it time. We got to give it time. Look what happened when they gave LA Knight time. What did Big Nose LeBeck say? Oh, all good things come to those who wait. When it came to LA Knight, right? I was just saying, bro, time is of the essence. It waits for no man. So I don't know what the fuck we're doing here, waiting on Oba Femi to get his shot. I hope that they can make this up after SummerSlam. I'm gonna give them some grace here. I'm very in the middle about this, but I am gonna have to show them some grace because I can't not hate it. Because on one hand, we still got what we want. Oba Femi versus Brock, the trilogy, Hell in a Cell, SummerSlam. It can't get no bigger than that. Anyways, y'all let me know how y'all feel, man. This is a long-term storytelling to me. This was WWE doing what they always do, and they don't know how to land the plane, bro. They just start circling the airport and hope nobody notices the field gauge, bro. I'm out this biatch. See you.